Welcome to Beverley Art Gallery's Mindful Art Engagement series, the series that invites you to be with art differently, to linger for longer, and to take time to check in with your internal world as you spend some time being and breathing with art, being curious to find out what each painting evokes in you. As always, there is no right or wrong way to engage with these practices. You are simply invited to bring a playful curiosity to each practice, and we would love you to share your experiences with us. Following each guided viewing, Helena Cox, our curator, will be on hand to tell us more about each work of art. So just for now, when you're ready, taking a moment to let your body become still. Feeling the weight of the body dropping straight down, all the way to the centre of the earth. Perhaps closing your eyes and allowing them to fully relax. And gently moving your attention to the breath. Resting your attention here, following each in-breath and each out-breath. If you become distracted, it's no problem at all. Simply noticing this and beginning again in this moment. Coming back to this breath. This breath. And in your own time, opening your eyes and coming to view the scene in front of you. As you begin this period of slow looking, just checking in to see if you have any immediate response to this painting, any likes or dislikes. Not judging your experience, just being curious as to how you are feeling right now. Letting go of any judgments with each outward breath and coming to view the painting anew, this time in terms of colour and shape. Perhaps beginning by noticing all the straight lines that are here, tracing them with your eyes, noticing all the straight-edged shapes. How is it to notice this? Now purposefully picking out the curved lines, the rounder shapes, allowing yourself to focus on these a while. And when you're ready, bringing your attention to colour. What are the predominant colours in this painting? Choosing one colour now and noticing all the places it shows up in this painting. Choosing a different colour and allowing it to reveal different parts of the scene to you. Being interested in light. Where are the brightest and lightest parts of the painting? Noticing the darkest and dullest places and the contrast between the two. Coming now to view the room as a whole, noticing its dimensions, the feel of it. Can you imagine the temperature inside the room? The sounds and the smells that might be here? And very slowly and deliberately, resting your eyes at individual items in the room. choosing an item, noticing its shape and colour, texture and weight. Pausing the recording if you wish, to give yourself time to really look around to see what's here. And when you are ready, coming to contemplate the people in the room, noticing how each one is sitting or standing, the placement of their hands, their expression or mood. You may wish to play by imagining being each of the characters in turn and seeing how it feels to be in that room, in that body, with those people. What emotions might each one be feeling? Take your time to play with this idea if you choose to do so. And when you're ready, specifically bringing your attention to the man in the centre, perhaps noticing how your eyes and those of the women surrounding him are drawn towards him. Being interested in what this brings up for you. Simply noticing your response and any stories that might be arising without judgment. Taking time now to reconnect with the breath in the body, feeling your feet on the chair. Noticing how you're feeling right now. And as you continue to contemplate this painting, here is Helena with more information.
Fred Elwell is Beverley's most beloved painter. Born in 1870, Elwell kept actively producing art until his death in 1958. Elwell was educated in Antwerp and Paris, but returned to live in Beverley after completing his studies abroad. He was well-travelled and often painted foreign landscapes as he travelled all over the continent with his beloved wife Mary Elwell. Despite his international adventures, Elwell's heart belonged in Beverley, a market town that he recorded on many of his best paintings. As a local, Elwell was well known among the town folk, and many of his friends and neighbours modelled for him, taking on various roles in his paintings. Elevenses was part of a series of paintings looking behind the scenes of the popular local restaurant, the Beverley Arms. Elwell began the series in 1919, but Elevenses was only finished in 1940. This shows that the daily life of cooks and maids in Beverley's establishments was something that Elwell was devoted to documenting, even if it took several decades. The cook was modelled by Eliza Barrow, a cleaner who worked for the Beverley Library and Art Gallery for over 30 years. All the other figures were modelled by local young women who worked as maids or cooks in various places in Beverley. In this work, Elwell created a nostalgic and idealised scene, utilising his skills as a famed still life painter, which reflects in the way he captured the details of the raw fish, the feathers of pheasants, and the meticulous interior details of this Georgian townhouse. Most of all, though, in this work, Elwell wanted to capture a moment of joy, having a brew surrounded by friends, chatting over biscuits, enjoying a pleasing moment in the middle of the hustle and bustle of a working day. An art we could all do to embrace.